I'm Bee, and this is Bee's Intuition. And today we're gonna do a reading. I want to do like who's obsessed with you, who can't stop thinking about you sort of vibe. Okay, so we'll just call it who is obsessed with the collective right now. Okay, so we'll dive right into that, I guess. Anyways, please and thank you, Spirit. Who is obsessed with the collective right now? Please and thank you. Who is obsessed with the collective right now? Who is obsessed with the collective? Okay, let's see who is obsessed. Okay, anyways, I don't know why I'm talking like that. Four of Cups. I think somebody that you set a boundary with. A Knight of Cups. Somebody that has some romantic feelings for you, probably. I kind of want to see. I feel like there might be one other person. Yeah, King of Swords. I feel like somebody has some big communication for you, or they're really craving communicating with you. Okay, let's just dive right into. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. I have a feeling somebody is feeling a little bit heartbroken here. Somebody that's obsessing over you is heartbroken. Okay, let's just start clarifying, shall we? Starting with that Four of Cups. Please and thank you, Spirit. Clarify that Four of Cups for me, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Okay. Oh my. What the heck is happening? I don't know if you can see that, but there was a few flipping out of there. Okay, so this was the first one to turn over. We're gonna go with that for the first one. And let's see. Ooh, interesting. This is an odd selection, but it's okay. Well, so starting out, clarifying that Four of Cups. Excuse me. Three of Wands. This could be a conversation, because there's something about now. Okay, so that maybe this is somebody that's obsessing about you right now. I feel like they may be trying to come in towards you. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Something wasn't right about the timing with this person at one point. This also may not be the most opportune time for this person to come in and try to communicate with you. The Eight of Swords in the reverse. I feel like this could be somebody that's like typically very stuck in their head, anxious slash overthinking type of personality. Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Oh, I see. So this person that is obsessing about you, you put up some sort of boundary with this person. I think you separated from this person in some way. I don't know if you were necessarily in a relationship with this person, or if this person offered their cup of love to you and you didn't feel the same way, or kind of rejected them in some way. That is a possibility, but it's like they want to come forward, and I feel like they want to come forward to kind of share with you something about the past between the two of you. I wonder if this was somebody that was very much in their head, overthinking a lot of things, and as a result, they messed up something that had to do with divine timing. And now they've been like working on something, potentially working on their life, working on gaining stability within themselves, within their life. It feels like something that started within, that may be coming out into like their life externally. Okay. Seven of Wands indicates that they want some sort of success here. They also may be feeling like there's a lot of like obstacles to overcome in order to be able to talk to you. So I feel like this person may be feeling some sense of regret from the past. Something about the past, though, did help this person see things a little bit clearer in terms of what they had to work on. I think that you creating boundaries with this person actually helped this person evolve and grow and become enlightened potentially. Because they started working on themselves, they started working on their life as a result of something happening between the two of you. And it feels like there was some sort of ending, some sort of separation, it feels like. Oh, let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. The Hanged Man, yes. So they are going through some spiritual awakening and they're seeing a shift in perspectives. And that's probably because this person, although they are obsessing with you, yeah, they're obsessing over you. Like, I feel like they're thinking about this constantly. And I think it's because they're trying to work up the nerve to try and come towards you to discuss, I think, kind of how they're seeing things differently now. I honestly am getting like this storyline of like somebody that you broke things off with. Maybe at first they were a little bit bitter about you breaking things off with them or putting, you know, some sort of boundary out there, separating yourself from this person. I think that they didn't really understand it at first. And maybe they were a little bit bitter, or maybe they were a little bit like, this isn't fair. But it feels like now they understand. They understand the bigger picture. They understand how maybe in the past, maybe they weren't being their best self around you. And you had to put up boundaries with this person because of how they were like treating you or something. And it's like now they see, like through this, you know, situation that's not really ideal, they can see things much clearer now. And they see like the reason that this had to happen. I'm not really getting a whole lot of romantic vibes necessarily. I feel like it might have hurt their feelings when you, you know, separated or put up those boundaries. But I'm not getting a whole lot of like feelings romantically. So this could even be a friend that you broke things off with, put up boundaries with. Maybe you felt like you two were heading in different paths in life or something. It is possible that there was romance involved, but if it did have to do with romance, this feels like somebody that is not very in touch with their emotions typically, because there's not like a lot of cups energy showing up. I think that they are attracted to you. And you have helped this person on their spiritual path. So maybe there is like a little bit of like maybe trying to sort of impress you when they come in. I wonder if like if they have been building up stuff in their personal life, maybe they're gonna try and use that as like, oh, see how good I'm doing? I got this, and this going for me now. I feel like they're gonna try to impress you with the work that they've been doing on themselves and on their life. And there could be even like a sense of gratitude. Yeah, a sense of gratitude because you helped open their mind to something that is more enlightened and like seeing things from a more spiritual perspective, potentially. Also, I'm getting, what was that other message? Yes, the Hanged Man can sometimes indicate delays. So maybe this is somebody that has been self-isolating, or maybe the two of you haven't talked for a little bit of time because they kind of had to sort of make this spiritual shift in their life. But with that Three of Wands, it tells me that they're leaving that time of isolation and are ready to come towards you to communicate something that they want to communicate. And I think it has something to do with like how they messed up in the past, how they've been working on themselves since then, and how they've opened their mind spiritually. That's quite interesting. Yeah. Very the messages are coming through really clear today. Okay, I'm gonna roll with it because I'm not gonna question that. If it's coming easily, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Nice. Okay, let's go into the Knight of Cups then. Please and thank you. What's this Knight of Cups coming toward, or obsessing over the collective? Please and thank you. Okay. 8 of Cups. Oh no. This is somebody that either has left something behind or you left this person behind. Feels like they have feelings for you though. So I don't think that if you were the person that left this person, I don't think they have bad feelings for you. Well, we'll see. What else can you tell me about that? King of Cups. This person has heavy feelings for you. Oh no. I mean, I guess it doesn't need to be an oh no, but King of Cups, okay. So they're gonna show up as the Knight of Cups, but they are clearly this Knight of... They're gonna show up as the Knight of Cups, but they're clearly this King of Cups. Like they have really serious feelings about you, like very deep feelings. But I think that they're gonna come across in a way, like it feels like it's gonna start with a conversation. Page of Swords also came out with that King of Cups. So they've been watching you for some time. Oh. I think I understand now. Somebody left behind a relationship that was not fulfilling to them, and they're pursuing something that is fulfilling to them. And I think that's you. They want to try and see if this can happen. I feel like they may have been watching you for quite some time, and their feelings have been developing during that time. I feel like a glass case. Like, that sounds like such a weird statement to make, but like that's the image I'm getting. Like it feels like even though you may have interacted with this person, it feels like minimal interactions. And I think maybe part of that is because they were connected to something else. I think that this person has been getting feelings for you for quite some time, and maybe they tried to refuse that or like suppress those feelings and kind of say like, oh, I don't actually have feelings for this person. But it's like now they're coming to a place where their feelings are becoming serious and inescapable to this person. Wow. So this person is obsessing over you because they have feelings for you. This person has the Fool card at the bottom of the deck. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Like, what more can I say? Like, that literally goes along perfectly with what I was just saying. That person left behind something, and they're looking for what truly fulfills them. And what fulfills them is a new beginning with you. And this is a good amount of cup energy. They're showing up as the Knight of Cups, so I think that they are... I think the next time that you interact with this person, you're going to be having some sort of conversation, and maybe through that conversation, you pick up the vibes that this person could be into you. I don't know if they'll like explicitly say like, hey, I got feelings for you, but it feels like maybe they like start to blush when they talk to you. Maybe they avoid eye contact. There's going to be signs that show that this person is really digging you. This may be a fresh breakup or something though, so maybe like, yeah, okay. So if they do start a conversation with you, they may not feel super comfortable coming right out the gate of like, hey, I got feelings, you want to try and explore this? Because they might have just stepped out of something else that was not fulfilling for them. And so, let me try to hold all these cards down. Don't try to blow away from me now, buddy. Okay. Yeah, so it feels like they just left something, so they may not quite, you know, be open-heartedness. I don't know if that makes any sense. Well, like, I don't see them coming towards you and being like, I got feelings for you. I've been feeling feelings for some time. I mean, it's possible that they could, but it feels like maybe, although they have all these feelings, they may be trying to, you know, play it cool, you know? The Page of Swords is also kind of giving me like mentally, they've been kind of on loop with you. I think you make this person very curious. I don't think that the two of you know each other super well, because there's a certain curiosity about you that I feel like perks this person's interest. Is that the saying? Yeah. Or piques their interest? Yeah, that's what the saying is, piques. I'm gonna see what else, because I feel like there's something else here. So, to remind ya, this is all clarifying the Knight of Cups. And what just came out? The Knight of Cups. Certified lover boy is what I'm getting in my mind. I know that that's the lyrics to a certain song that like has a different sort of message, so I'm not gonna like... It's so funny, because it's reminding me of the Kendrick Lamar song, but I'm only getting that one line, and I think that... It's not to say that this person... I wish that message didn't come across, because like now I'm like, oh, I should suggest that song, but that song is about a questionable sort of person. So I'm not trying to say that this is a questionable person. I'm saying literally this person is a lover boy or lover girl or lover person. Especially when it comes to you. Let me just say, this person's got feelings on feelings on feelings. Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck, yeah. So I think that although they have a lot of feelings for you, and it seems like maybe they're single, I think that they're going to be conflicted, because I feel like they just left something. They left something and they're like, I don't know if I should ethically just jump right into something else with somebody else. But they feel very strong pull to you. You are this person's ideal person, I feel like, and that's what's so difficult, is like, I feel like they want to hold themselves back, but they almost feel like, how can I hold myself back when my feelings are so strong? When this person seems like my ideal person. So, although they are planning on taking action in this, like, this route of, like, romance, it feels like they really want to do something, like, bring up a conversation. It feels like they definitely want to come towards you with a message of their feelings, but it feels like they have to wait for the right moment, or they have to like wait until they absolutely know that that it's the right time, that they're not trying to rush something, that they're not just like jumping from one relationship to the other. Especially because if like things didn't work out with that past person, it might have been because they moved too quickly. Maybe they're that type of person that when they feel feelings, they just want to like be on it, you know? But sometimes it's best to get to know somebody before jumping on that, you know? And so like it could be that sort of process where I think it's going to be obvious that this person has feelings for you, because with all this cup energy, I don't think they can hide it. I really don't think that they can hide it, at least not convincingly. You may even know who this person is, because they are captivated by you. Literally, is what I'm getting. But the answer here is to trust their intuition, trust their feelings about the situation. Yeah. So maybe the first conversation that you have with this person may not be directly romantic, but I feel like you're going to pick up some energy from that person of like, okay, maybe this person has some feelings for me. I want to say that that's kind of to open the door a crack, and then if it all goes well, eventually they will share that they have been feeling maybe these feelings for quite some time. It seems like the communication, though, is what they are stuck in their head about. Like, what do I say to this person? How do I say it? When is the right time to mention that I have feelings for this person? It's kind of funny because I feel like, honestly, like, it's just funny seeing this from this person's perspective, because I feel like they're going to be like, they're going to think that they're playing it cool. But I think from your perspective, you're going to be like, it's so obvious that they have feelings for me. Like, why don't they just say it? like, yeah, that's literally what I'm getting. But they're going to think like, ah, yes, I'm incognito. They do not know that I have these feelings for them. all the while they're just like staring at you like with like hard eyes, you know? Like, wow, they're so amazing. Yeah, and they're gonna have to do what makes them uncomfortable. In order to make the right decision, they're gonna have to go outside of their comfort zone. And I think that's gonna be expressing themselves to you eventually. I'm not sure if they'll come right out the gate expressing these feelings. I want to say that they're going to gauge your reaction to them coming forward with some sort of communication, and then if all goes well, eventually they're going to bring up the fact that they have feelings for you. And so I feel like what they're really obsessing about right now is like, when do I come forward? What do I say? How do I start this conversation? When is the right time to mention that I have feelings for this person? It feels like this is honestly kind of going on loop inside this person's brain. Like, it feels like a ping pong ball, like going back and forth between like the walls of their brain or like their head. Like, it's like inside of their like skull. I just see like a ping pong ball going back and forth, and I feel like that's how they feel about the situation. It's like constantly rolling around in their brain, but it's almost like they don't know where to put the focus. I think probably because it means a lot to them, they don't want to mess it up. They definitely want to make sure that they're in the right energy so that they don't try to mess anything up here. Wow. That person has a lot of feelings for you though. That's insane. The fact that this is like the Knight of Cups, the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups came out for this person. This person, okay, it feels like they might actually think that they love you. I don't know if they have like enough information to go off of when it comes to loving you, but their feelings are so overwhelming to the point where I think that this person might think that they love you. I mean, in order to know if somebody truly loves you, time is the best tool, I guess, to really determine if somebody truly loves you. Like, the more time you spend around somebody, you get to know them very well, and you get to see all the parts of them that are not so ideal. And so I feel like, but it feels like this person's self-aware. As much as they are a lover person, I don't think that they're gonna go crazy with it and be unrealistic. They seem like they're still trying to keep themselves based in reality. And that's what's causing the overthinking, I think. Okay. Oh, there's a little inchworm. How cute. Making its way across the tablecloth that I'm sitting on. Oh my gosh. I should look up the spiritual meaning of an inchworm later. Hopefully I'll remember when I'm editing this. Anyways, so that's pretty clear cut. Okay, let's go on to that King of Swords. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. Okay. Anyways, King of Swords. Can you clarify that for me, please? And thank you, Spirit. Three of Pentacles in the reverse? I'm going to have to see what else comes out for that before I make an assumption about that. What else for this King of Swords energy, please? And thank you, Spirit. Who is this obsessing over the collective? This King of Swords. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I like this person's energy. So, Three of Pentacles in the reverse and the Nine of Wands upright, clarifying that King of Swords. This person is holding on to some sort of like hurt feelings. I honestly feel like this could be either somebody that you briefly dated, or just like had some sort of connection with, and you tried to build a foundation, but it didn't go anywhere, or it had to break off before you really got anywhere building something with this person. Because there's like a shutdown of building with this person here with that Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Then the Nine of Wands upright. I feel like they have some feelings about that. maybe you broke up with this person and this person is like really bitter about it. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. Oh, you know what? Let me try and weigh this down. Hold on a moment. I'm actually getting, with that Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck, I really think that, I don't know how to feel about that. I think somebody's kind of bitter and they see you flourishing. I mean, they are showing up as a King of Swords upright, so they're not necessarily a spiteful, mean person. They may be a little bit detached from their emotions, for sure. But something about them seems very strategic. I feel like this could be somebody that's very intelligent or somebody that's kind of like, okay, I'm getting the message always plotting. I don't like that message. That sounds kind of scary. I mean, I'm not seeing anything that's like threatening or anything like that, so I don't think it's anything super crazy, but it does feel like this person is obsessing over you because they feel bitter about what took place between the two of you in the past. And maybe they almost want you to not be in this place of being, from their perspective, you're on top of the world. You're getting everything that you ever wanted. You're getting public recognition, or you're being recognized for your specific talents and abilities. Like, it feels like this person feels like maybe you're where they would like to be. Maybe they would like to have that kind of recognition. I'm gonna see what else comes out for this person. What else can you tell me about this King of Swords? Thank you. Oh, the Hermit card. So they might be going through some sort of like soul journey, like internal soul searching. Okay, maybe that's why they're showing up as the King of Swords upright. So I don't think that they're like a mean and spiteful person. I think that this person has realized that they've been holding on to maybe some sense of resentment, or, you know, just kind of feeling a little bit victimized from their past. I feel like they've noticed that they have started to feel like a sense of bitterness, maybe about you, but it feels like they're kind of taking that into their own hands and they're actually using it as a guide for self-reflection, which seems like a very positive, healthy, healing type of energy. So yeah, I don't think that this is a bad person because they're noticing this sort of problematic behavior, and so they're going within to see like, why am I feeling this way? Like, what is this trying to tell me? These feelings of bitterness, I guess. They're trying to figure out like what it is that they want. What is it that will make them happy? What is it that will make them potentially be in that Six of Wands energy? You know, their special talents and abilities. Maybe they want to find what that is for themselves so that they can get that same sort of recognition, or whatever it is that they see you as having. So in a way, you could be inspiring this person to kind of go on that little soul-searching journey of like trying to figure out like, why am I like this? Why am I doing this to myself? And how can I improve this? Because like that's ultimately, I feel like the intention of the Hermit is like you're trying to heal. You're trying to find those answers within yourself. And when you step into that Hermit, it definitely feels like a like a renewal sort of energy of like, okay, I'm going in, like within, to figure out like what I want to achieve. And then when you come out of that time, you're much more confident in yourself because you know things now about yourself, about what you want, about what you want your future to look like even. Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yes. Okay, so also, although those other two energies that we picked up on, those both seem like they want to come forward and communicate. I feel like this person doesn't have really communication energy, other than the fact that they're showing up as the King of Swords, but that doesn't have to be necessarily communication. It could just be somebody that's straightforward with their communication, somebody that, could be a talker, like is what I'm getting, honestly. Could be somebody that chats a lot, somebody that likes to talk. But it feels like maybe like they're just like an intelligent, strategic sort of person. Definitely more based in the rational rather than the emotional. Also could just be somebody that gets stuck in their head really easily as well, which would make a lot of sense, to be honest. But the Two of Wands, I actually am picking up on it, like they are realizing this within their life, that they are not happy. They feel like something is missing here. They feel like the Two of Wands story is all about like him working really hard, achieving what he wants, but then being like, I got here so fast that like I'm still looking for something more. I feel like there's something else, like something more. I'm like craving something more here. And so that's kind of the energy that I'm picking up on with this person, is like they're not happy as they are. And I think it's because they're kind of lingering on the past, reflecting too much on the past, thinking about the ways in which that they have, like, there's people behind me, by the way, sorry if you can hear them. But like they are realizing that they're holding on to this like sense of like potentially bitterness about the past, like things not working out in their favor, and it building up this, like it's almost like they could very easily go down that route towards like becoming a bitter person, becoming resentful, becoming kind of like a negative energy, but it feels like they don't want that. And I like that. I think it takes a lot of strength, because it's really easy to get into that sort of negative energy, especially in the world that we live in. There's so much negativity around us every single day, multiple times a day, and so it's like it's so easy to become bitter and resentful and kind of mean and nasty. But I feel like this person does not want that for themselves. They do not want to be a bad person. They do not want to become bitter, resentful, angry at the world. They're like literally trying to change themselves, and I give kudos to whoever this person is, because that is beautiful energy. I honestly feel like maybe you're triggering this sort of transformation within them, and I think it's because of something that took place between the two of you in the past. At first they saw it as a bad thing, that it didn't work out with you or whatever, that the two of you had to like sort of go your separate ways. But now they're realizing, I'm holding on to all this bitterness. Maybe I'm even becoming jaded to a degree, but I don't want that for myself. And so they're going within, they're trying to figure out those answers within themselves. That self-reflection process in general is just very, very, well, sometimes it's a rare thing to find in other people, especially if they, feel that they're becoming bitter. A lot of people will just lean into that bitterness and be like, my bitterness is justified, and I don't want to improve myself, and the fact that they are taking this time to be like, I see the direction I'm heading, and it's not a direction I want to go. And so they're like taking a minute to pause and they're like reflecting on themselves. They're reflecting on maybe their actions. They're reflecting on definitely their thought processes about this. Yeah, it feels like they're trying to go through this transformation to find a better sense of fulfillment, a better sense of like maybe they just want to find happiness again within themselves, within their life. Because there is something that they feel like is missing in their life. And I think it's probably like a more positive mindset or like optimism. Because it feels like they were kind of like in a darker place for a period of time. They could even be going through like maybe a dark night of the soul sort of thing, where it's just like feeling really rough right now, but they're going to come out a bigger and better person, more healed, more evolved, more changed for the better. We'll see what else comes out for this King of Swords. Please and thank you. The Star card. I do feel like this is kind of how they're seeing you. Aww. I do think that you are this person's motivation, inspiration. Aww. This is actually really sweet. This is taking a turn for the best, I feel like. Because like, well, I mean, even just look at the faces here. They both have like almost the same face. They're both tilted in the same direction. There's like a lot of similarities between the faces here, I feel like. And so I feel like the reason that they're jumping into this hermit phase is because they see you having healed yourself, having been on your healing journey. I also think that you're making a big impact in the world in a positive, healing way. And I think that this person, this is actually really nice because it's like, instead of this person kind of lingering in that rumination of like, oh yeah, like everything's so easy for that person, or oh, of course they're doing good things, like, you know, like being a little miserly, like, you know, in the corner. It feels like, and at first maybe they did have that sort of like feeling about things, you know, seeing you being prosperous or, you know, kind of in the zone or whatever, and like having positivity come towards you. Maybe at first they were, you know, kind of like, why them, why not me? But I feel like the more that they either observe you, interact with you, or just see what you have going on, they're realizing that you are an inspiration to them, to open their mind to the to their own spirituality, open their mind to like healing, and maybe not only healing themselves, but healing others as well. Because I think you are doing that. I don't know exactly how, but something about you, and maybe it's because you personally have worked through your own stuff, and now you're in a higher vibration that is not only affecting you, but everybody around you in a very positive way. But they see you. They see you in the spotlight. They see you making a beautiful impact in the world. And I feel like they're saying to themselves, I want to be like that. I like that. Because it shows growth. Like, honestly, I feel like this is the type of energy that hits me the hardest, because it shows that progression, right? It's not just somebody that's staying in a lower energy. And it's not somebody who always stays in a higher energy either. It's somebody that's very human, going through these human-like processes. Because I think it's so normal to experience jealousy, envy, bitterness. We all do at one point or another. But the importance and what really makes the difference in somebody's character is whether or not they move out of that time. If they try to actually move past that. If they actually try to evaluate themselves and heal themselves and grow and learn, that's what makes the difference, right? So this person is not a bad person. They're just a human going through human things. And I think it's starting to turn for the better. 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I do think that they are conflicted. which makes sense because they're going from a time of that bitterness, of maybe ruminating on the past and thinking how things are so unfair for them. But it's like the more that they realize this about themselves, it's helping them realize that they don't want to stay in that energy forever. They want to change, they want to grow, they want to evolve. And so it's like, yeah, that could even be the sense of conflict within themselves, is just that like they're going from potentially being resentful towards you to feeling inspired by you. Yeah. Also, things could have, like, maybe in the past, like maybe when this ended or whatever in the past, it may have landed on not the best terms, and so that could have even helped fuel this person's bitterness for an amount of time. But now it's like it's switching, and I think the reason it's switching is because they're going within and realizing this is not who I want to be. I don't want to be a bitter person. I don't want to be resentful and mean and nasty. And it's almost like the more they watch you, the more they become inspired, the less the less they're feeling those feelings of resentment. And it feels like you help them. I don't know what it is that you're doing. It feels like you're doing something very significant, and it just inspires this person in some way. I honestly feel like they're kind of secretly becoming a fan of yours. It's like, okay, maybe they like were watching your social media as a hater for a period of time, like oh, let me see what this person's up to, and then hate on whatever they have going on for them. But it's like they're slowly going over to the other side of like becoming your fan. Like it literally feels like they're going from hater to fan. And that's what's causing this conflict though. Because it's almost like maybe they had certain narratives in their life and in their mind and stuff about like how things are supposed to be. Maybe they had like a sort of black and white mindset about the world. Like I either have to hate somebody or I have to love them. I can't be in between, or I can't be both, or there's no room for complications or gray areas. It has to be one or the other. And I think that honestly they're sort of like breaking out of that mindset about the world. And it's almost like you're their inspiration. You help them see something larger than themselves as well. Because the way in which you're going about healing yourself, your community, the collective, it's making a big impact. Like even in the lives of people that you don't even realize you're having an impact on. I really like that. And it's like you are helping this person to heal. So it's almost like you're going from this person's poison to their medicine. And I think that causes a lot of mental confusion, a lot of like conflict within themselves, but I think they realize that this is happening for their growth, them becoming their best self. I think they're realizing the bigger picture now. That's really beautiful, actually. I really like that message because it's like showing that this person wants to change. Maybe you knew this person in the past as somebody that was mean, or bitter or resentful. And now they're going through that transformation to heal, to grow, to learn, to change for the best. Because they want to make a good impact the way that you're making a good impact on the world. Wow. I really like that message. You know, with that Three of Swords at the bottom of this deck, I think I'm gonna just clarify like what that is trying to tell us. Please and thank you, Spirit. What can you tell me about this Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck? What is that trying to tell us? In regards to who's obsessing. Baby. Baby girl. Baby person. Who I am talking to. You baby person. That just sounds weird to say. But anyways. The Three of Swords is clarified by the Sun card. And that is just hitting me as whoever I'm talking to right now, you may have been going through a rough time in terms of love. Maybe in general. Doesn't even have to be specifically romantic love. It could be familial love, friendship love. It feels like there was a lot of pain in your heart space. A lot of sadness even. But it feels like that dark time is reaching its end for you. You're going to be coming into a time of, honestly, pure bliss is what I'm picking up on. So maybe you're either healing from heartbreak, maybe there's like certain patterns in your romantic life that that maybe you internalized for a period of time. Like maybe you just hadn't had any good dates for a while and you're like, is there something wrong with me? Do I need to heal more? I honestly think that that's not a reflection of you. It's simply, I think, timing, to be honest, because you're coming into this time of happiness, abundance, good health even. I really do feel like you're going to be glowing. And yeah. There's going to be a time where you're coming into right now where you're going to be so happy and glowing and everybody around you is going to be able to see that. Sorry, Aunt, I'm trying to get you off. Get off of me, a little whippersnapper. Hello? Why are you still there? There we go. You got off. Anyways. Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. A new beginning with somebody here. Somebody wants to explore something with you, wants to build with you. They're curious about exploring and building with you. And I think that that is what's going to make you super happy. And I think it's going to be healing for this Three of Swords. Also, just a fun little thing that I realized after picking up that Three of Swords. Underneath the Three of Swords is the Strength card. So I really truly think that you just have to stay strong. You just have to like go through this period of time where you feel like maybe your love life looks a little bleak, or yeah, it feels like maybe you haven't been super lucky in love recently. Just like hang in there is what I'm getting with that Strength card underneath. And before you know it, you're gonna be in your ultimate bliss. You're gonna be so happy and you're gonna have a new beginning. Yeah. So that's what I got for you. That's who's obsessing over you. Yeah. So I hope that this resonated for you. And why do I never remember my outro? If it resonated, feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you subscribe, you can become a part of the Hive Collective, because my name is Bee. Bees live in hives, and you could become an honorary bee like me, and we could be a little bee family together. And if you like my readings and you'd like to see more, be sure to click that bell icon down below so that YouTube actually notifies you next time I upload. And thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate you, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.